Officially welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Seth. In this video, I'm going to give an answer to one of the questions most people have been asking me. And that has to do with the fact that they would want to come to the UK to do their master's degree or PhD. They want to know how to go about it. I have a special person in here who has gone through the process, and I'm going to ask him a series of questions. I believe that there are some questions on your mind you would like to ask, and I'm here to ask those questions for you, okay? I wouldn't want to introduce him now, but if you're interested in this video, I would want you to just watch this video to the end and get to know this special person. You're going to learn a great deal of information here. So if you're interested, why don't you come with me as we look at that? If you are new on this channel, I officially welcome you. All I do on this channel is very simple. I share my life experience and the processes one has to go through to come to the UK to work or study. In this video, as I said, I've got a special person here. I'll give him the chance to introduce himself, but I'll just say something little about him. He's one special person who is well versed in helping young African nurses come to the UK to pursue their master's degree and then PhD. He's a staff nurse, as I said, and he's got a lot of information to share with you. I'll allow him to talk or introduce himself. I wouldn't, speak for him. Okay, so my brother, welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is the first time this gentleman is coming to my channel. I'm very much excited. So how do you prefer to be called? Okay.
Oh, you can just call me Albert.
Alright, Albert, okay. I need to be Albert Addo Blanson, right?
Yes,
okay.
so, but
fine.
Albert is fine by me.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. How long have you been in the UK?
I've been in the UK for quite some time now.
Okay.
So I came here in June, last year June. So, well, not so long, right?
I think you've adjusted so well to the point that you're able to help some young African nurses come here to pursue their degrees and their master's program. I hope that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I believe that you're going to get a great deal of information in this video because he's got tons of information to share here. Okay, so I would like to ask some few questions I believe my audience would like to ask if they have met you in person. Okay, so let's say I want to come to the UK to do my master's degree, or let's say I hold a diploma degree back in my country and I want to come here and do my master's degree or PhD. How do I go about it?
Oh, sad. Okay, so if you want to come to the UK to pursue let's say a course in nursing specifically. We are talking about nursing, right?
Yeah.
Good. So if you want to come to the UK to pursue a course in nursing, you have to first believe in yourself that you can reach your potential if only you are determined. That's the first thing. And everyone can come to the UK, but it depends on where you are going and why you are coming to the UK. So if you are a nurse in Ghana, Nigeria, wherever you are, India, wherever you are, and you want to pursue a nursing career or a course in the United Kingdom, you would have to have a certain certificate. It could be a diploma certificate or a degree certificate. And diploma meaning you are coming to pursue a degree course in the United Kingdom, or degree you are coming to pursue masters. Is that all right?
Okay, yeah. Okay. So let me interfere. Does that mean that if someone holds the certificate program, because in Ghana we have certificates, diploma holders, and then degree holders. So if someone has a certificate qualification, does that mean that he or she can pursue this course?
Well, we will I think we should make a video on people with certificates. They can also come to the UK because currently we have policies in place now for them. Okay. But for those with a certificate, for those with a diploma certificate, and for those with degree certificates who are in Africa or who are in India or other parts of Europe, you can come to the UK. Yes, you can come. The only thing you have to do is just to search for the universities that you want in the UK. So the UK has several universities. We have University of Plymouth, University of Sutherland, University of London, University of Manchester, Cambridge, Oxford, a whole lot of universities. But then it's not all of them that take in international students. So you have to find out those that take international students. For those coming in with diploma certificate, meaning you have to pursue a degree in UK. So if you want to pursue a degree course, you have to first apply to one of these universities. And when you apply to the university, you would have to send them an email. That's the way to apply.
Okay.
And then they will give you a feedback.
Okay. All right. So if I understood you so well, what this means is that I mean there are certain universities that allow international students in the UK. So you have to first of all you have to make research about those universities before you start applying, right? Okay. So now let's look at the requirement. Let's say I have found a university in Manchester or Sunderland, and I want to come here and pursue my diploma or degree. My degree or PhD program. What are some of the requirements I would have to have at my disposal before I can pursue this course?
Any university that you want to attend, you will need some certificates. For instance, if it's nursing, you would need your nursing certificate, you will need a transcript, you will need a police clearance since you are coming into someone's country. And so if you're coming into the country, aside those that I've mentioned, you would need a CV as well. That depends on some of the universities, but not all of them. Majority of them do not require a CV or something like that. So if you have your money, which is your tuition, this you will be able to know when you search or you try to get to know about the universities, how their tuition fee is and all that. You also have to find out whether they give sponsorship, and then this will help you in what you have to present. So if it's a university that is sponsoring, you don't need a CV, you don't need a lot of money because you don't need tuition fee. You only have to get your police clearance, your diploma certificate or your degree certificate, and then you should be fine. And also, not forgetting an email. You should have a good email because if your email is inaccessible, or if it's something that you don't really use, then there's no need for you to use it. So these are the things that I think you should need. These are the basic things that as a person you should have to be able to apply for a university course. So with regards to the sponsorship, it's not all the universities that actually give out sponsoring things like that. So I don't mention names, but then some of the universities do not give this good thing. They give bursaries. Others do not give anything at all. They won't give you anything. So you just have to use your own money to pay for your way through until you get to the UK.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to come to the UK now, let's look at this. If you want to come to the UK, you have your diploma set, you have your police clearance, you have all your other details, such as your certificates, your country's registration certificate, whether it's a registered general nurse or your NMC certificate and all that. When you have all those things, including your transcript from your school, then you can apply. So you will need to write an exams, which is for the immigration purpose as well.
Okay, so what type of exams? Is it the English proficiency test we know?
Yeah. Well, this is an interesting question. But then to everyone out there, if you want to come to the UK to school, as in specifically schooling, you would need to write a UKVI academic. A UKVI academic. But the good news is that even if you don't write the UKVI academic IELTS, you can write OET. If you do not want to write OET or IELTS, you can bring out an approved letter from your school and it will be accepted. So if, let's say you are in Ghana, because since I'm from Ghana, so if you are in Ghana or if you are in Nigeria, you have to, and you schooled in a nursing school or university, you have to go back to them, tell them to give you a letter that shows that you were trained and taught in English language. And if they're able to give you this letter, then you can forward it as a substitute for the IELTS or the OET.
Okay, so does that mean that I mean, you can come to the UK to pursue your master's degree or PhD with or without IELTS.
Yes, with or without IELTS.
And all you have to do is you just go to your school, your institution, and get a letter from them indicating that you are taught in English.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. And so when you are done getting all this basic requirement, it's key for you to present. You can, because the school, most of them do not actually ask for a specific thing. All what they will say is, give us your certificate. So these are the certificates that I'm talking about. So if you have any certificates that correlate with nursing, you can submit it alongside all this that I have mentioned as well. And
Okay.
you have to send them an email, apply online, and then you would get an email from them. Yeah.
Okay, this is great. I think you are enjoying this video. I mean, the content in here is very, very educative. There's another question I would like to ask. Let's say, I mean, the person has had the opportunity to gain admission into this university, coming here to do, let's say, master's degree. Now, how many years is it going to take for him to be awarded that kind of certificate?
Okay, so I want to cover it in this way. So if you want to come into the United Kingdom and you're having a diploma certificate, you are coming in here to do a degree course, and a degree course is for a year, and some of the universities would say it's for 9 months, and we do it according to models. So we have each month and the model. So month 1 is model A, month 2 is model B for 9 months, or depending on the university for a year. Then if you are coming to the UK, majority of the universities will let you do the masters, that is if you have a degree, will let you do the masters for 2 years, and others will make it 1.5. I seldom see some of the universities allowing people to come and do masters for a year.
Okay.
So that is it. So if you are coming to the UK, this is how long the course is going to take.
All right. I would like to ask another question.
Yeah.
So let's say I finished with my master's degree, or let's say I couldn't write the IELTS, so I had to let my institution verify me that I was taught in English. So once I finish my degree program or PhD, do I have the chance to work in a certified hospital as a nurse or as a midwife? I mean, how is that one like? Because I didn't write the IELTS. I mean, how do you explain that?
Well, the good news is that you can and you cannot. So for the you can, it depends on you, the individual, and for the you cannot, it depends on you, the individual. Ask me why. So the thing is, if you are done with your degree for a year or for 9 months, or if you are done with your masters, remember, if you came into the university with an IELTS certificate and you had a band score above 7 or 7 and above, a total band score of 7 and above, with your listening being 7, reading being 7, writing being 6.5 and above, your others being 7, or the OET being C plus and above, or your approved letter. So now focusing on the IELTS and the OET, if you get the required one for the NMC, immediately you are done with your schooling, you would need that certificate, and you would need to write a CBT, which is part of the UK NMC process. You need to write that exams. Those two would help you gain your PIN in the university, as a professional nurse in the UK as a professional
Okay,
nurse.
so what you mean is that if the applicant was fortunate to have written the IELTS before applying to the university, he or she can use that results, especially if he had the right, results. Like
Yes, so if you have the right results, yes. So if you have the right results for the NMC process, you can use that IELTS or OET test paper or results for your NMC process to become a registered nurse in the UK, or your OET. But then if you came into the university with the approved letter, it means you now have to. But you know what? In 2022, the government has created a new channel, and that is, you can use the university awarded certificates to apply. So this is a new thing that's in 2022. You can just talk about
Well,
it.
let me get this
Yeah.
clear. So let's say the person has finished with the master's degree,
Yeah.
and has been given the educational qualification, as a certificate.
Yeah.
The person can use that as a proof of English proficiency.
Yes.
And that he or she wouldn't have to write the higher to OET again.
No.
That's a good news.
Yes, that's the good news. And then you have to use, but then the CBT, you still have to write the CBT. Okay. And then when you are done with the CBT, you have to go ahead and write your OSCE. Go in for a lot of hospitals when you are done with the university, or you can just apply to any of the agencies for them to aid you or assist you into getting any hospital of your choice in the United Kingdom. Again, when you come into the university, you have to pay for your own. Before coming to the university, you have to pay for your own accommodation. This is something that you, the candidate, must pay for.
Oh, okay.
You must also know that you are the one sponsoring yourself, unless it's the university decided to sponsor you or give you a bursary. So you have to sponsor yourself. Most of the universities' tuition fee ranges between 10,000 to 13,000 per year. Yes. Wow. It's not too huge when you are living in the United Kingdom, but it's huge when you are not huge.
Yeah.
And the good news is that you can come to the university. Yes, you can, even without having money. Ask me why. This is because the universities are so generous to the extent that they don't allow you to pay all the tuition fees until you come. Okay. You just have to pay 1/3 of the amount, and then everything will be settled. So if you pay 1/3 of the amount, for instance, if you are coming to University of Sutherland or University of London, you just have to pay 1/3 of the amount, which is equivalent to £3,500. So if you're able to pay this amount, they will be able to issue you your certificate of sponsorship, and then you can come to the UK. But then mind you, you are the one going to pay for your flight and your visa. This is because, and your TB test, this is because you are sponsoring yourself to come, unless the university decides to sponsor you.
Okay. Alright, I think we give much of information in here, and I mean those who would want to come here and then pursue their master's degree or PhD have gotten the tail of it. I think we'll have to end here. I would want us to do another video which has to do with the aftermath of having your master's degree. So let's say you have a master's degree and you want to zoom into nursing in the UK. I mean you said a little bit about it, but I would want us to do an in-depth video about it, so that people get to know how to use their qualification to apply for a job in here.
Yeah, and so, before we end, with the masters, one good news about it is, unlike the coming to pursue a degree here in the UK, with the masters you can bring your family along. Oh, okay. This is the good news about it. Yeah. And one thing that we have to know is that when you are done with the schooling, the government gives you 2 years for you to stay in the United Kingdom. But as a nurse, if you're able to, within the 2 years, if you're able to secure yourself a job, and you definitely would be able to secure yourself a job, because there are numerous hospitals looking for nurses. So there is no way you would say, I couldn't find any hospital to work with. It's impossible in the UK. So immediately you come into the UK, you are done with the schooling, you will be able to get a job. And when you get a job, the 2 years that you're supposed to stay in is no longer, which will be extended by the hospital. So you don't have to worry about it. So this is basically about coming into the UK to pursue a degree or a master's program. But then it goes in depth, so I think our next video will definitely cover a lot about this one.
Alright, I think we'll end here. Albert, I'm very much grateful for coming to my channel. I really appreciate that. You've educated the audience a lot, and I believe that they are going to take action. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope to see you on my channel.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
So, what I would say is that if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button right under this video, so that anytime the next video drops, you'll be the first person to get it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and Albert, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you too.
I really appreciate it. Okay, so see you in our next video.
See you. Bye.